Hi, I'm Mitch, and this is 30 Minutes to Create. The rules are pretty simple. I have 30 minutes to create an entire YouTube short from scratch in Blender. Each week, at random, I'll pick a new scene in Blender to create and see my Blender journey. My goal is to get better each week in doing these in Blender. Hopefully, you can pick up some useful tips along the way. Also, if you have any feedback or you have a cool tip that would help me speed up my workflow, I would love to hear it. And you can also comment an idea for a scene. So let's hop in. First, we need to start with some music. So let's get some vibes going. Okay, for my scene, I'm actually going to go ahead and model out. For my scene today, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to model out a simple ocean scene with a nice sunset. Then I'm going to add some shark fins, and if I have time, I'm going to add a guy on a boat. So let's see how far we can make it. Okay, I'm going to delete everything. Let's move our camera to the center. I'm just going to do some quick measurements, adjust that, raise that up just a little bit so that way we're looking right at our horizon line. Let's raise it up just a little bit more, give it a nice tilt. Okay, next I'm just gonna go through and take my background shader and I'm going to put that on 0. Okay, so once I do that, I'm gonna add a plane. And I want this plane to cover the entire scene, so let's do 20. There we go. We're gonna subdivide it by 6, just so we can have a little bit of extra polygon. I'm just gonna throw a simple displace modifier on here, and then I'm just going to go into here, change this to clouds. So there we go. We got some waves. So now we're just gonna add another subdivision modifier. I'm just gonna set that to 2. So that looks pretty good. Let's actually, let's play around with this a little bit. So I want to get some more peaks. 1, 2, 5. I think the cloud texture worked the best. Okay. So next we're gonna give that plane, we gotta name it. We're just gonna call this ocean. We're gonna change this to a glossy. It's gonna have a 0 roughness. So I'm gonna change it to cycles, make sure we got GPUs. And then we got a black screen. So now let's add our sun. So I'm just gonna add a UV spear here. And let's turn this to an emission. I'm just gonna pick a nice red color. So I just want that nice bright red color. I'm just gonna shade smooth, and I'm gonna give this spear a little bit more polygon so that way it looks pretty nice. So we're just gonna back this up. There we go. I'm just gonna adjust the size by 2. Now let's change our canvas a little bit. 1920 by 1080. So because this is eventually going to be a YouTube short. So there we go. It's already looking really nice. I like that a lot. I'm gonna actually do one thing right quick. I'm just gonna add an array modifier, and I'm just gonna throw our sun back even further. But I'm gonna make this a 5. There we go. Do I like that? Yeah, I like that. Okay. So there we go. So let's add an empty. Since I'm gonna try to make this a loop. Let's just see how this looks. So I'm just gonna put a rotation. Actually, yeah, this should work. I'm gonna put this at 360 and put another keyframe. And just so these can loop perfectly, let's put this on linear. So now that rotates perfectly. Let's have it control our displacement. So I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to click object. And then I'm just going to put our empty on here. It's moving a little bit too quick and I kind of don't like this going on here. So it's not going to loop today just because we're short on time. So let's just change that to 0. Let's do this. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. Let's do this. Hashtag frame divided by 240. So now this will give us a nice little motion. Let's make it a little bit quicker. Still, maybe we can add a little bit more realism here. Frame divided by 120. So it kind of has that nice wind shape right there. Let's see. I'm gonna try it since I'm moving. I've got enough time. Let's try something else. Shift D. Let's get rid of this plane. I see an issue with our array modifier. I'm just going to click merge so that that merges perfectly, but we're actually going to change this up even more. Let's change this to an ocean modifier. Okay, I always struggle with these, so just see what we can get. 0.1, 2, 5, 1, 2. I wonder if we could do this. Oh, and I crashed it. Well, it just means I have less time to do this. Actually, I've got a hidden trick right there. Okay, so we started here, so this is good. Let's go ocean, get rid of a plane. Let's 0.2. Okay. That actually doesn't look bad. Just to 5. I might have another idea. Yeah, there we go. 0.1. See if we can get a little bit more choppiness. Change. One's fine. 30. Do that 0. Let's just see. There we go. There we go. Hmm. There we go. That looks so good right there. Okay. We've got about 9 more minutes. So this thing looks pretty good already. I'm gonna try, let's finesse this just a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. I'm really liking that. Okay. Let's add our shark. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a cube. Gonna do the quick and dirty setup right here. Just gonna do a nice subdivide. Okay. What do we got going on here? Actually, I want to do this way. There we go. It's a shark fin. And then this just enough to. Oop. It needs to tuck in just a little bit. This needs to. Okay, that's a nice dark and dirty shark fin. Just to add like a simple dark gray, kind of reflective. Maybe make it just a little bit of blue just to give it a little bit of color. Sweet. Okay. Let's add a little bit more detail to it. Okay, perfect. So we got our shark fin. Let's add in something, a path that it can follow. So do a curve, change this to a 5. Yeah, 5. Stretch it out a little bit so it kind of. Just gonna add a point in here. Just gonna. Just keep it, make it just a little bit more unique. There we go. We got a nice little path for it to follow. Let's just add just something else to. Okay. So let's try this. There we go. That's works even better than I expected. Cool. Let's actually make this, because I want the shark to come in. Yeah, there we go. I want it to come in the screen and go off. Then here, let's actually, I want to kind of do a little bit more of a loop around the boat. Okay. There we go. Let's pull up our shark fin. It's a lot big. Just gonna make it smaller right quick. 4. do follow path, and then just, there we go. So now, let's do follow curve. I don't like that. I just want to get it to move a little bit better. Anybody has any ideas? Let's see. There we go. I wonder if we take fixed position. Yeah. Oh. Oh. What's your 1395? Okay, there we go. So now let's give that a little quick preview. Just moving a little fast, but I think that's fine. Oh, we should change these. Cool. Get on the shark fin. Change these to linear so it kind of. I think even here we could do this. Oh, yeah, that looks so good. I think we could let's finesse this just a little bit further. I'm actually gonna bring this like that. Just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. What if this was at the moon? That would make it even more eerie. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Then we could add a couple more paths in there, but we're kind of running out of time. So let's just put some secret sauce in there. Glare. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put this to fog glow. Let's do a little distortion. And I'm just gonna put a hair distortion on here. Let's see. Let's turn this camera. Yeah, I like that. It's got a little bit of that. Oh, let's just make this a little bit. Oh, let's do 1.2. Let's add a little bit more detail to this ocean. So, just gonna throw a mix shader. There's simple diffuse. Color ramp. I'm gonna go for more of an NPR style look because that's just what I like. Noise texture. Change these to constant. Take the detail off. I find it if there's just a touch detail. There we go. There we go. Let's do this. Let's switch these. Just a little bit. Kind of change my mind. I like this like dark red. It makes it kind of seem a little bit more moody. Sure, this is on. Yeah. Just like kind of harder to see. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Okay, I like that. Okay, that's, let's see, 20 minutes in. Exactly. I like it. Let's see what we can do with 10 more minutes. Okay. Let's try this. Add a mesh. We're gonna add a plane. We're going to add a little bit more detail on that plane, so that way when I shrink wrap it, it'll perfectly adhere to the surface of this ocean. So through that shrink wrap, oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now we're telling that story that I want to tell, you know? You want to, when you're doing this, you want to tell a story, and I find myself, when I'm struggling with art, I'm not telling a good enough story. But here we're going to tell that story. And then I want to make sure this isn't on the render. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's see if we can make this look like a boat. Usually when I do these, I subdivide and then kind of make it, but I'm just gonna push and pull some verts. You want to be able to see what I'm doing, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be the worst boat ever. But hey. We make do. I think I've got an idea. Select some edge loops. There we go. I'm just gonna yeah. Here's my crooked boat, but it's fine. Let's see, I want to see this thing, yeah. Yeah, it'll be covered up by the darkness. Ugh, it looks so bad. Let's not do that. Okay, let's take our boat. And let's put it, just copy the location of the plane. Oh, I know what I want to do. Assign. Yeah. Yeah, see. Yeah, perfect. So let's also register a little bit. Perfect. Throw ocean in there. Let's take this part. One's fine. Yeah, just come on. I think you really need to sell this. Yeah, there you go. Okay. We got 3 minutes left. So let's just get. Let's go to Mixamo. Okay. Let's just fear. Oh, this guy will be fine. Dude, there's gotta be a look. Yeah, I think this will work. Look around. Okay, let's see if I can find just like a kid. Oh, boy. Screw it. There we go. Okay, we got a minute and 30. Okay. It's already downloading. Let's do file, import, FBX, downloads, come on. Perfect. It's huge. It's fine. Yeah, let's do this plane. Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. We're done. Sweet. Okay. That was 30 minutes to create. Thanks for watching.